as individuals, as an organization, we've been working with this community radio field for the last 8 or 9 years. And I mean, we've also been working with other parts of the media. Like we've been making documentary films, we've been doing theatre. I've personally been working on television issues. And as someone who is not actually a media practitioner, but who writes and tries to think about the media, as far as I can see, you guys are perhaps the only section of the media who kind of fought for access and received kind of direct access to spectrum. So a lot of people who fight for access either get it via private players or receive SOCs from the state, etc. But community radio is one technology where you're accessing the spectrum directly and broadcasting, which makes it a pretty unique sector within the media. And I think that's important, and that's why, for various reasons, we are choosing to work with this constituency, community radio, as opposed to working with theatre practitioners or documentary filmmakers or other kinds of media practitioners. And the reason is that today, if you see, a lot of these wireless technologies are proliferating or increasing wherever you go. Right from cordless phone to Wi-Fi to mobile phones, and radio is an older one. And this is primarily because I think what is happening is that the people who have had access in places like Delhi and Bombay and Bangalore, that has been achieved more or less. But when the question comes to connect that last mile problem, it has been established beyond doubt that if you try and put cables, it's going to be too expensive and it's not worth it for the private people. And the state is not in a position, the government is not in a position to actually go to every place and provide connectivity. So the answer is to use wireless means which can connect a lot of people at one go and also make it affordable. And that is the thinking. The only issue here is that as everyone wants to go wireless, it automatically means that you have to ride over the spectrum. You have to make use of the spectrum. And here is a key point, because there are some people who are saying spectrum is a very limited quantity. So there are hundreds and thousands of people who want to use spectrum to provide connectivity. How do we provide spectrum to all of it? That is one of the questions. And the other thing is, because of this dependence on very little spectrum, we are seeing the shift from analog to digital media. Just a quick example, I don't know how many of you are aware of it, but the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has made the digitalization of cable compulsory by October 31st, at least in the major metro cities. And then there's a phased plan for the rest of the country. And cable as an analog medium could only take 100 or a little more than 100 channels. But we have more than 800 television channels. So the cable is being digitized. And instead of one cable operator providing for many people, we have individual set-top boxes which can accommodate all the 800 channels for every television set. So that is the framework in which this shift to digital media is happening.